right, everybody, I want to bring it back to the rookie here for a second. And, I know there's a lot of hype and a lot of buzz. And, we've seen kind of mixed reviews with a lot of freshmen breaking into the league over the last few years, right? I mean, you look at some of these guys with the hype trying to make that jump, and they're kind of underwhelming debuts. Some set the league on fire. Look, I really think they've got a chance to see and have something special with this kid. I've really liked where his game's at. But I would also say this, let's not panic if he gets off to a slow start, right? It's his first year in the greatest league on the planet in the sport of hockey, right? So let's just maybe temper our expectations. If he doesn't have 50 goals in the first 20 games, let's not write him off as a bust. But I am very confident that they have got a special player in this young man. He's a forward. I think he is born to score goals, and he will find a way to light the net very quickly in this league. A lot of people jumping in on the text line here, weighing in with their thoughts. And I am so intrigued to see how things play out for this young rookie with his first game in the NHL and just how he responds, right? He's messaged everybody, every single contact that he's got in his phone book. He has probably texted or called and ready to roll. Now you see how he rolls in this sort of situation, right? A lot of anticipation. Think about anybody's first job, your first day on the job, right? Man, I think even when I was flipping burgers as a kid, my first day going in with the uniform, I had the butterflies. That's flipping burgers. I mean, this kid's going on the ice in front of 20,000 people. How's he going to roll with that? Can't wait to see how it all plays out. We'll check in on the phone lines as well. I think a lot of There has been so much talk about this young rookie, Ray. What's going through his mind here before he does it for real on the ice?
Well, by the time he gets to the point where he's about ready to step on the ice for the game, he's burned some energy already, James, in warm-up, but he's had time to think. So, he's nervous, he's excited, he's anticipating his big moment, but this is a blur. He's not going to remember any of it.
It is opening night here with EA Sports. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. These nights are always so much fun, so exciting, and a night where anything can happen. We are about officially set to drop the puck on this season. Dished on over to Kelly. The Rangers looking against the half wall. Absolutely levels him.
You want to send a message.
Here he is in the open ice on the stick. He's on the board from rookie with his first goal in his first game.
Well, he couldn't have scripted a better start, James, and the dream is realized as he pots his first goal in his first NHL game. Breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
Well, I can only imagine that those jitters have to be all gone now. First game and potting his first goal here, Pounder.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? And it's a good way to get started, not just settling the nerves, but how much confidence your young player. You're trying to make an impression, and you score your first goal, and you can see how happy everyone is for him on the bench.
Oh, it stops him again!
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Shuts him down! Pittsburgh's moving it along the wing. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Decides to go to the backhand. There's another stop. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. He got all of that one.
I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a goaltenders are waiting for him.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Rangers will play from the defensive zone. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He's
Scores! That's number 2, Connor!
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking back.
Here in the late goings of the period, Pittsburgh's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they win that neutral zone draw. Oh, he'll feel that one. Huge steal at his own end.
Well, he's got
Breakaway! Oh, beautiful save on the play!
And you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender is so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Passes over to BC. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Second period's underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Scores! And that's the hat-trick on the play.
And his first hat-trick in the NHL, James, and that's gotta feel pretty special. Sometimes when it's going for you, it's really going for you. And that puck was magic on his stick tonight. It was all about finding him because you knew he was gonna convert.
Cheryl, give me a sense of this conversation on the bench right now with the coach and rookie.
Well, the coach wants to give the rookie confidence to continue to be creative, but you also have to remind the player, the youngster, that you want to make sure that you are safe with the puck, that you're defensively responsible. And I think this is a real key of recognizing the time of the game and managing it accordingly.
Taken by Grzelcyk. Passes it over. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Pittsburgh's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. New York's won the draw. And he slides it quickly to Kaliev. He got thunderstruck. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. New York's got control of the puck. Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up all night long. He's doing a great job of physically engaging.
The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Pittsburgh's got possession at center. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
The Penguins have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Trocheck's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue.
Schneider's penalty is almost expired. Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Oh, that's a huge stop by Shesterkin.
Even though goaltenders get set in their butterfly position. That's a great way to alleviate pressure and expectations early, James, to get on the board, and guess what? You hope that the floodgates really open.
New York's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Centering pass, and that's stopped. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Takes the puck at the point. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net.
Lindgren's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something.
They score! And if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. But you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction. But what can they do with it now? They got to build or it's over.
Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. The Penguins are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. New York's won the defensive zone draw. And he takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Miller. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater for the Jays, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carrying momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Lindgren's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. The Penguins gain possession. Great hand-eye to knock the puck down. And he shut the door on that last play.
Lundqvist made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get...
Stopped on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the whole crowd is loving this. He scores! And he's not done yet. Wow!
I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago. That puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
As we look over on the bench, did I just see a smirk from the coach? Are they acknowledging the rookie, Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And, you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognizes success.
Puck grab by Kreider. Moves it to the middle. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Well, they're in the driver's seat right now, and it looks like the coach is just trying to keep that message consistent here to the rookie, Cheryl.
Coach is just reminding the rookie of the landscape and the timing of the game. Listen, you're protecting a lead, so you got to puck manage. You got to know when to put it in deep. You got to know where you are on the ice. You don't need to create too much, and certainly you don't want any unforced turnovers.
Puck scooped up by Grzelcyk. With possession along the wall. And that goes off a body. The Rangers have it now. Steps inside. Takes the feed at the back end. Blocked in front. Uses the boards with the bank pass. He's got a step. Shesterkin's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Penguins are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Well, this building isn't the only place that's buzzing tonight. With much more, we send it ringside to Carlin Bain.
You know what, James? The rookie is buzzing tonight, scoring his first career goal in his first NHL game, and the fans are loving it. Chell Diamond said, this kid can hockey. James?
Love it, love it. Great moment. What a moment he'll never forget. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Penguins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Quick pass across to Panarin. And that one's picked off. He grabs the puck here at the point. How did he stop that one?
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly...
He scores!
Wow, he explodes into that one-time run. It's a perfect setup. He's in wonderful position, gets a perfect rotation, and buries it.
The Penguins are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call.
James, we were hoping to beat the crowd home, but the refs call this penalty, and this game's pretty much over. I mean, it's inconsequential, isn't it?
There's the horn. It's time to breathe. Well, for the goaltender who was just hoping to make the team, Pounder. Well, phone lines are open and text messages already hopping away. What a job. What a performance. What a debut by the rookie. I mean, to snipe in your first NHL game, you talk about living up to the hype. There was a lot of pressure, a lot of eyeballs to see how he would respond. And to me, he passed the test with flying colors. Whatever that even means, flying colors. I'll tell you what, he aced it, love it, and I think there's a lot more and a bright, bright future ahead. Meantime, we're going to check in on some other stories going on around. Game show continues. Phone lines are up and running, and they are jammed up. So is the text line as well. I haven't seen it hopping like this in quite some time. And what can you say? Everybody wants to talk about the kid when he causes a hat-demonium, if you will. His first career hat trick in the NHL as he lights the lamp 3 times on the night. So good, so fast here in this league. Let's hear from you. Let's go to Boris on line 6. How are you? And they pick up a huge win here, and boy, oh boy, you talk about maybe saying, all right, here we go. Now it's on. Let's see where it goes from here as a team, because the rookie has been excellent, and what a show. If you haven't taken notice of this kid yet in this league, just simply do yourself a favor and watch the highlights from this one. Enough said. You're looking at a Rookie of the Year candidate, and if you weren't already putting him on your radar before, after this one, he's definitely on it now. Let's get to the phone lines. A lot of people ready to jump in on this. Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Rangers were hoping to play spoiler against the Penguins. Pittsburgh pummels the opposition into submission with a big offensive night. And the rookie, all eyes on the kid as he does this. Moving it around in the offensive end. Crowd on its feet here tonight. Scores! The rookie puts it home in the back of the net. What a clutch goal by the kid! All right, checking in on some of the other action around the league tonight. The Leafs were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Canadiens. Toronto toughed this one out, and they get the win. The Flames had their hands